The wise man will hear and will increase learning. A man of understanding attain unto wise counsel. The opposite of it is that a fool is always full. There is no place for learning anymore. I see Bishop Oyedepo, I see Pastor Deboye, I see them go to meetings of small boys where they are supposed to preach. They bring out their notepad, they are writing what people are saying. But I see somebody who just got born again yesterday, he knows more than pastor. He was engaging a girl the other day and were apologizing for what he did. And he said, I don't even know what I did wrong when I came to this church. I said, what you did wrong is that you came, you were not listening, you were not asking questions, you just came to teach me. You were not born when I've been teaching. You say everybody is looking like zombie, that they are dressing one way. This is not Christian dressing. So you want to teach us. Some of them have been standing. They've left the boyfriend and girlfriend for 5 years. Standing. They see boyfriend like this, like, hey, buyer. And God say, move. And then you have come, you have not left your home finished. You have not finished living. You are teaching them how Christianity is. Christianity is pain. You didn't hear me. How much of pain you have sustained determines the stand that you have before God. Don't tell me about, Paul said, I bear in my body the marks of the Lord. Let no man trouble me. Why do you think God will trouble people who are troubling Pastor David? You don't know the pain. It's a lot of sacrifice. You want to teach me about church, how to handle church? You can't even handle 2 people. It's good to have an idea in your head. This is the way we should do things, but calm down because you don't know what we have been doing. Maybe what you brought, we have been practicing it for 10 years, it didn't work. And you want to bring us back when we just moved away from it. A wise man will hear, will increase learning. And learn this, I was saying it the other day about Lionel Messi, I think it was this morning. How many of you have, I read a lot of journals, a lot of articles about successful people who are very unique in their field. When you hear Lionel Messi, if he's coming to your club, you must prepare extra. 3 people must be around him because this is not one man. They say he does not like to touch ball for the first 5 minutes of a match. He's just scratching his head and going around. Just scratching his head. That makes him best. You know the reason why? He's calculating who is poor, who can be used, who is powerful, what can we do? What, for 5 minutes. When a wise person comes to an environment, he comes down to learn. Every house has a culture. Every church has a culture. Some people have thought that because Pastor David is just small and laugh and whatever, we could cook easily. Both big men and small people have come here to move me. They don't know that I'm established in my routine. You can't. You just wound yourself. I'm like stone. Only if I see somebody who is doing something better for God in his commitment to God that moves me. Every other thing. Oh, Pastor, I've been saying they do it in this church. I said, thank you. Because you don't even know how many styles I've tried to do. Before I settle on the style that I am right now, and it's working and it's not giving me trouble. And Mike Tyson said, if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's what Mike Tyson, and he's a world champion. If you think he's not a world champion, get into the ring. Get into the ring. With even just one person for just 90 minutes. Let us see what you can do. You say Usain Bolt is not a world champion because he's no longer, he failed at the last whatever. You know for how many years he was one champion that nobody could outrun him? Only when I was watching a particular documentary, he said that there is no major tournament that he has not been treating many wounds before that time. Sometimes his legs were in POP for months. And people don't know. So a wise man will hear, a wise man has ear, will hear, and will increase learning. And a man of understanding will attain unto wise counsel.